In the battle for artificial intelligence dominance, there are two giants: the polished, safe behemoth, ChatGPT, and the disruptive, controversial wildcard, Grok. The winner won't just control AI, they'll control the future of information itself. Everyone knows ChatGPT, the technology that defined the AI boom, backed by the stability of Microsoft. But now, Elon Musk's Grok, built by xAI and fueled by the fire hose of X, is challenging that supremacy. This isn't just a tech rivalry, it's a fundamental clash between two visions for the future: safety and stability versus speed and controversial freedom. For our American and European viewers, understanding this fight is critical because it will determine the reliability of your next work tool, the political information you consume, and the very foundation of the AI economy. We're breaking down the key factors, from technical superiority to political alignment, to answer the ultimate question: who is better positioned to lead the future, ChatGPT or Grok? The contest between these two behemoths isn't just about who's smarter. It's about their technical architecture and data access. This is a clash between stability and immediacy. ChatGPT, powered by GPT-4, is the champion of stability. Its mind is like a vast, deep library, trained on a massive, highly curated dataset. Its greatest strength is its large context window. For a European researcher or an American corporation, GPT-4 can digest hundreds of pages of documents at once, providing detailed, coherent, and nuanced reasoning. It offers depth, consistency, and fewer factual errors, relatively speaking, making it the reliable foundation for enterprise and deep research. But its flaw is its knowledge lag. Its understanding can become stale, often requiring external search tools to access the latest events. Grok, on contrast, is the speedy disruptor. Grok's primary advantage is the real-time fire hose of X, formerly Twitter. This model has a live connection to the pulse of the world. While ChatGPT might be slow to react to an event 2 hours old, Grok can respond with near-instantaneous information and analysis. For American finance traders and news agencies, this immediacy is invaluable for instantly analyzing market volatility or breaking political statements. xAI designed Grok for high-speed response, often referred to as powerful inference speed, utilizing its current hardware capabilities more efficiently. The divergence deepens in tone. Grok is deliberately rebellious and often sarcastic. This model frequently offers witty or controversial answers on topics that ChatGPT, due to its strict safety guardrails, is programmed to avoid. This unique feature boosts its popularity on social media and in the culture wars, appealing to a certain American users fatigued by heavily aligned technology. On the flip side, ChatGPT's cautious design and rigorous safety alignment make it inherently more palatable for compliance with European regulations like the EU AI Act. In summary, the technical field pits depth and stability, ChatGPT, against speed and immediate relevance, Grok. The technical differences between these models are only half the story. The real battle for the future is fought in the boardrooms and balance sheets of their parent companies. This is a clash between two fundamentally different business models: stability and integration versus disruption and subsidization. ChatGPT and OpenAI represent the former. Their power is not just in their algorithm, but in the Microsoft Azure ecosystem lock-in. Microsoft invested billions, making Azure the primary platform for developing and running OpenAI's models. This integration gives ChatGPT massive advantages in the enterprise market. For large American and European corporations, adopting ChatGPT means they are already integrated into a familiar, secure, and regulated Microsoft environment. This translates to predictable, high-margin subscription revenue through enterprise licenses and API access. OpenAI is building a sustainable, defensible moat in the business world. Grok and xAI, X, on the other hand, operate on a model of disruption and data subsidization. Grok's primary data source, the X platform, formerly Twitter, gives it a unique real-time edge. However, its business model is tied closely to driving subscriptions for X Premium. Grok is essentially subsidized by the X platform, aiming to make X more attractive. This approach is volatile, relying on a user base that is often politically charged. While this appeals to a specific segment of individual users, particularly those favoring Musk's freedom of speech, it presents a challenge in winning over risk-adverse European and American enterprise clients who demand stability and neutral outputs. The question is, can Grok monetize its speed and controversy enough to compete with Microsoft's enterprise dominance? The ecosystem battle is perhaps the most important one.
Beyond technology and business models, the deepest ideological rift between these two AIs is political and ethical alignment. This defines which model governments trust and which model risks being blocked. ChatGPT and OpenAI have adopted a strategy of safety first and regulatory compliance. They invest heavily in alignment research, creating complex guardrails to prevent the generation of hate speech, sensitive political commentary, or biased content. This approach makes them highly attractive to the European Union. Under the EU AI Act, models classified as high risk must meet strict transparency and ethical standards. ChatGPT's deliberate caution gives it a massive advantage in gaining regulatory approval across the entire European market, which values data privacy and ethical oversight. Grok's approach is the polar opposite. The model is built on Elon Musk's controversial free speech maximalism. Grok is deliberately less filtered, often engaging in political debates, humor, and satire that ChatGPT would refuse. This stance has made Grok immensely popular among American political segments that view traditional AI as overly censored or woke. However, this lack of filtering is a huge liability in Europe. Grok's outputs frequently skirt the line of EU digital safety laws and could easily violate the strict standards of the AI Act, potentially preventing its widespread adoption outside the X ecosystem in major European economies. Furthermore, the governance structures differ drastically. OpenAI has a complex, somewhat opaque non-profit/for-profit structure, often criticized in the US for prioritizing commercial goals. xAI is more straightforward, with Grok's development tied directly to Musk's singular vision, leading to concerns about single-point political influence on the model's outputs. For global users, the choice is clear. Do you trust the model attempting to comply with governments, or the model embracing political chaos for the sake of free expression? So, who is better positioned to lead the future of generative AI? ChatGPT or Grok? The reality is, the future likely isn't winner-take-all. We are seeing these two giants carve out distinct and dominant niches. ChatGPT wins the enterprise war. Backed by the institutional trust of Microsoft, its focus on stability, depth, and EU AI Act compliance makes it the indispensable tool for large American corporations, European regulators, and academic researchers. It's the AI you trust with your secure data. Grok wins the cultural war and the real-time race, fueled by the immediacy of the X platform and its controversial, unfiltered personality. Grok is defining the future of social intelligence, immediate news synthesis, and political discourse. It will be the AI used by journalists, quick decision-makers, and those who prioritize instant, albeit risky, information access. It's the AI that moves at the speed of the internet. Ultimately, the biggest challenge to both models is not the competition, but the centralization of power. Whether it's OpenAI's enterprise monopoly or Grok's reliance on one billionaire's vision, the future of global AI is in the hands of too few. The real fight is ensuring that these powerful tools remain open, transparent, and aligned with democratic values across the US and Europe. That's our verdict on the Grok versus ChatGPT rivalry. We enjoyed this in-depth analysis on technology, ethics, and the economy. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Info AI Pro for more credible breakdowns. Which AI
Are you ready? ChatGPT.